See Here's the Thing is brought to you by Grisey Audiovisual, All in Act Theater Company, and Michael Haas for Erie City Council. Happy 1 year anniversary, podcast listeners. That's right. See Here's the Thing is celebrating 1 year around the sun with an enormous episode full of guests, friends, death lists, Pope watches, and even some special voicemails from guests and fans. In this episode, we welcome to the table David Mitchell, Rachel and Michael Freenock, Zach Flock, Sue Bertholdt, Bill Delozier, Julie Lokahi, and a lot of celebrity impersonations from Patrick. Happy anniversary, everybody. It's episode 47 of See Here's the Thing, and it starts, drumroll please, now. Welcome back to our 1 year anniversary episode of See Here's the Thing. I am your host, Kate, still joined by my co-host, my conniving co-host.
Conniving? Why am I conniving?
You look like you're in the mood to connive tonight.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm all for it.
Patrick, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
We've got a dining room full of people.
We do?
Open your eyes.
You can see them too? I'm so happy. I'm so relieved.
Yeah. They're all here.
Well, why are they here?
They're celebrating with us the 1 year anniversary of our podcast.
That's right. About 1 year ago, I think it was the fateful day of March 24th.
Yes, I believe we had a snowball microphone.
We had a snowball microphone in our dining room, and we're still in the dining room.
And our first review was
Batman versus
Batman
Superman.
v Superman.
That wonderful cinematic treasure.
That's right. Why did you say that name? That's right.
And no one here has seen it, so it doesn't really
That's
even
right. Oh, one. Okay.
David saw it, and Michael saw it. But we've come a long way since that first initial
You've come
review,
a long way, baby.
Isn't that Virginia Slims?
I don't know.
Am I right? See,
yes,
Sue was saying
Sue's
yes.
saying yes. All right.
We have a room full of people here, most of whom we know.
Yeah.
Thankfully. And we're going to get them all on the show. Where do you want to start with? There's so much that we can start with. I'm
going to start right off the bat with the word of the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to get this over with.
You never get that in.
Yeah, I'm going to get it in, and then I'm going to back off. I'm going to back right off. I'm going to back
Phrasing.
off. Yeah. So the word.
We've not introduced you yet. You be quiet.
Yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to talk. The word of the podcast. The word of the podcast will be childish. So your job is to try to sneak that in at some point. Any form of the word, childish, childishness. I don't know. I guess it's the only form I can think of. So your job is to try to sneak that in at some point.
Who should we introduce first?
Well, go round robin. Go round.
Okay, so we've got, to my right, Dave Mitchell.
Yeah! Hello again.
And Dave Mitchell is from All in Act, who happens to be one of our patrons on Patreon, the wonderful website. And Dave has had the distinction of being on the show twice.
No.
Yes. This is your third time.
This would be third.
This is third. He's been on it twice. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
And Dave is
I'm
also
swell.
a contributing
That's right.
website editor.
Dave usually puts most of the articles on the Facebook page. Let's be honest. And then to his
Calzone
right,
was really good, though. I have to say.
we had some food. We bought some nice Italian food from the place down the street called Calzones, and they have calzones.
They're not a sponsor. Don't give them.
I'm sorry. I take that back. It's not called calzones. We did have some calzones, though. Anyway, to his right, we have Miss Rachel Freenock, who, although not a guest until today, was an avid listener.
That is accurate.
She stopped listening.
all the long car rides. You know, what else would I want to do with my time? You know.
What else would you do with your time?
Nothing at all.
Drink wine. Not in the car, though.
Well.
Don't judge.
Well.
Maybe she's the reason that one has 700 listens.
That could be. We're not really sure why.
Right.
He's referencing the one episode that he and Chris Bucci, who is not here
Stinking Bucci.
for this episode.
I canceled rehearsal, so he has no excuse.
He said that he was doing something, though. He had some sort of rehearsal, I thought.
I canceled rehearsal, so he doesn't.
Well, where the hell is he? And he's not 3. There's somebody else that had 3 times on the show, but Chris only had 2. So now Dave is beating Chris.
Why doesn't my name have a number by it?
Your name is not even on the guest list.
God.
Because you're the host.
I'm the co-host.
One of the hosts.
Yeah, thank you.
The assistant host. Assistant to the regional manager
She's
host.
getting demoted as she speaks.
Yeah.
Every episode.
He's in fear of that every episode. To her right is Mr. Zach Flock.
Hello.
Zach has been on actually, you've been on twice, technically.
Technically, yeah.
You're also in the Two Timers Club.
Yes.
Which sounds terrible.
And I've
but-
watched like 5 more episodes from outside your window.
Oh, that was you!
So that counts for something.
You were all in black. I couldn't see your face.
Yeah, sorry.
That was you. All right. Zach runs along. David also runs a theater. This is a theater-heavy crowd. Dave runs a theater. We mentioned All in Act. And Zach runs Drama Shop. Drama Shop.
Correct.
Where's your lovely wife?
Probably asleep.
Hi, Zach. Or Jess. Sorry.
He's right here.
Hi, Pat.
And then we have Bill Delozier,
I'm the cameraman.
No, you're not.
who's trying to be our cameraman tonight.
So far, so good.
So good. Yeah, it's on. It's recording right
He's
now.
the best cameraman any podcast has ever had.
And we also have Sue Bertholdt here from In All Seriousness.
Yay.
They were on this summer. We had our first live stream with them in the summertime.
Ooh, we were first?
You were the first, I think, and only.
And only.
It went so well.
Yeah. Childish.
Oh, no.
That doesn't, no. Party
That
foul.
works.
Flip the table over. We're done. 1 year.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say.
Yeah. It's been a whole year. It's been a long year. And I'm loving it. I should probably ended with that. I love it. I'm having so much fun.
Like twice. You're being held captive.
He's blinking, SOS.
He
See,
truly
where's those
is.
impersonations? That was an and
Lord.
loving it.
We should really do a super cut of all your impersonations from all 46 episodes.
Oh, yes.
Supercuts is a great place. Very affordable.
They're not a sponsor.
They're not.
Take it
Dang
back.
I believe Sue and Bill can talk very intelligently about my accent work. Sue?
Childish.
No. It's not.
Usually the guests get it in before we do.
That's
which
not
is
true.
That's absolutely true. Wow.
Actually, you forgot to introduce somebody.
Oh, is it
There was
Mr.
a
Michael?
tall man in the room that you forgot to introduce.
Thank God. I thought nobody else saw it.
He's overseeing things.
He is. We forgot. Well, I didn't know if he wanted his name said because he's a big campus guy now. But we have Michael Freenock, who happens to be married to Rachel, or at least now this night. Who knows? After the night, we'll see how it goes. But he's also here, lurching over us
Moral support.
for moral support. Yes. So, anybody got anything from this past week?
Well, I'm currently in season 1 of The West Wing.
Excellent. Again.
That did not make your list, I noticed.
I didn't know that you had a 5th reviewing of the series.
Oh, it's more than that.
Is it more
We're
than
probably
that?
on the 8th time through.
Give me the next 10 words. How are we going to do it? Give me 10 after that. I'll drop out of the race right now.
What about it? Why keep going back to it?
I know you don't typically talk politics, so I won't get really political, but there's something refreshing about that time. I know it's not real, but that time in politics when things were happy and idealistic. And
I mean, I saw West Wing. I don't remember all the happy.
well, this was season 1.
Okay,
Season
all right.
1. Yeah. So, but no, it's good escapism, oddly enough. So.
Cool.
Now, is season 1 is there an episode there where he does the whole when I enter the room, nobody sits?
I believe that's in. He does that a couple times, but
Does
the
he?
episode you're talking about,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to yet. I'm not sure if it's in 1 or 2,
My
but it's pretty
favorite.
early on.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one news clip that's
You
just
can edit all that out.
I'm
by the way.
gonna.
The whole
Don't
West
worry.
Wing thing. Just take that out.
No.
so far nothing that we've said I'm using.
This should be a podcast of Sue saying childish over and over.
Do you want to start with the introductions again?
It's our anniversary episode. It's gonna be 5 minutes long. It's just gonna be me saying that and Sue saying childish because she's gonna say it at least 5 more times, I'm sure. You all know that movie Boss Baby?
Cookies are for closers.
I've seen the
I
clips
know
for
of it.
Yeah, that's basically like I don't know anything about it except that it looks kind of annoying. It was at the top of the box office this past weekend.
Take that, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it knocked it out of the number 1 spot. Have you heard of the film The Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah. I've heard of it.
The one with the half-naked Scarlett Johansson? Yeah. That couldn't even top Boss Baby. Boss Baby was on top, and it stars Alec Baldwin.
That's because it was only half naked.
The Boss Baby?
No. Although he is. He does a diaper scene. I saw that.
That is true. There is an equal amount of nudity in both.
Yes.
Does anybody even know what Ghost in the Shell is about?
It was an old anime film that this is weird. I remember from I got it on like when video CD first came out, and I knew it was a big hit. I tried watching it. It didn't. The video DVD didn't work. CD didn't work. It was before DVDs.
I've heard the controversy is that the character is actually an Asian character.
Yes.
They did not get an Asian actress. They went back to Scarlett Johansson, who's done several Marvel characters.
Sure.
So I guess that's one of the reasons it's actually in the news is just that little bit of controversy, not having anything to do with how good the movie was.
Boss Baby won out. I saw the trailer for The Boss Baby and was just like, this is definitely a skippable animated film.
And it's voiced by Alec Baldwin, who is not even a baby.
I know.
And
It's not realistic.
We're going to talk about miscasting.
Seriously.
That's
or
right.
Asian.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And
The baby's Asian?
Well, the baby is childish. I'm just saying.
But is Alec Baldwin a boss? He is a boss.
Of course.
So it's half right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why he still talks like Batman?
Alec Baldwin.
He does. Ever
Yeah.
since Beetlejuice, he talks like this all the time.
That's right. He was in Beetlejuice. I always forget about
Oh,
that.
wasn't that his brother?
No, that
No,
was him.
that was him.
Oh, my
That's
God.
crazy.
Before he started talking like Batman.
Did you guys hear, speaking of Beetlejuice, did you hear that there's going to be a musical?
Yes.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I had this idea like 15 years ago. I have corroboration on it, but it never went anywhere.
What would
We
be
were writing an opera.
an opera? Okay, well, let's go with this. If Beetlejuice has an 11 o'clock number, what is it called?
Showtime.
Beetlejuice.
Yes, I was going to say it.
Oh,
I
that's when he
didn't
comes
wanna-
out? Is that when he appears? I was going to say Jump in the Line, the conga
Jump in
song.
the line.
Yeah.
Big,
It's
big,
Showtime.
through the
That was
aisles,
his other one.
elephants coming out from Lion
Yeah,
King.
Julie
you know.
Taymor that.
Julie Taymor for Beetlejuice would be awesome.
That actually would.
That would be pretty
I
cool.
would get money if that happens.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Called it.
Let's see, what else? What else in the news? Arnold Schwarzenegger might be coming back as Terminator.
After being fired from The Apprentice.
That's right. Yeah, so there's rumors that they're going to add more to the series.
James
Yeah,
Cameron.
he's coming back too, and that
Yeah, he's
there's
getting the rights
rumors.
back after like 30 years or something like that.
Yeah.
They revert back to him. Well, because everyone else has done so well with the Terminator sequels.
Right.
Oh yeah. In fact, there was a movie out. What was it? 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think anybody saw it.
I saw it. It was me.
Well, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
To watch the movies nobody wants to watch.
How old is
you know what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I think he's like 92.
Yeah.
90,
Something like that, yeah.
94,
He just looks really
You
good.
have to cut him in half and count the rings.
The thing
Right.
is, I'm weird. You know what?
That's actually the plot of the movie.
That's a plot.
That's the plot. They cut him in half.
That's what I'm weird about though. Like when I buy movies and sequels, even if they're bad, I have to have all of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm
You're
like
a
that.
collector.
Yeah.
He's a collector. Do you do Black Friday shopping?
No.
There's awesome deals on
but I did
DVDs.
15 years of retail, and I stay the hell away from Black Friday.
I
Yeah.
did Joe Friday shopping one time. I couldn't find him.
Dragnet?
Isn't that Girl
I
Friday?
didn't use a Dragnet.
We
I
got
just
a
went around
Dragnet
I had a
reference.
coupon.
I do like TGI Fridays. The lava cake is excellent.
Just oozes right out. It's
Yeah,
so good.
of me after I eat the lava cake.
Well, things I never thought I'd hear.
You're welcome,
200.
listeners.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That'll be a good audio clip to share
TGI
this
Fridays
week.
is also not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor yet.
Not a
Yet.
sponsor.
Let's just say they might tune
Yeah.
in for the first time in this episode and be like, free promos
After
for
that
us.
glowing endorsement,
Is
right?
is Arnold on the Death Watch list?
Oh, we have not checked. This is a great thing. Rachel,
death wish
thank you
list?
for being here today.
You're welcome.
You bring up
more
great
accurate.
things. This is why listeners make the best guests, because they actually listen to our episodes or we don't. We just put it out there and we forget what we say.
Sue wants to know if it's the death wish list.
No, that would be different. We'd have our own personal death wish list.
I'm actually kind of amazed you're looking up Arnold Schwarzenegger right now. Really, he's not that
I'm
old.
not. I'm looking on the death list because I need to share this with everybody.
All right.
Okay, so Patrick and I stumbled on this website. Patrick
Yeah.
stumbled on this website, excuse me. I don't even remember how you came about it. Do you remember?
I think it was something on something else I was listening to. I think they were talking about the death list. Actually, one of my favorite names is number 2, and I think probably there may
Number
be,
2 is a good name.
Actually, there might be 2 people in this room that know this name. There might be you 2.
Well, don't say it. Don't say it. So it predicts who is going to kick the bucket
That's really childish.
In a single year.
Nice.
Oh, Zach. You get points. You can finish the rest of your beer for that.
Not
Right now. Chug,
Go,
chug,
go,
chug,
go,
chug,
go,
chug,
go,
chug, 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 chug.
For those listening, I chugged the beer.
Update, the beer's empty.
Yeah. Check the camera. Check the tape.
That's right.
Now, can we play that
Although
back?
there truly is not a good angle for this podcast because we're all sitting around a table, so any one angle is not going to be great. So,
No, it's okay. Bill's doing
Unless
a
it's
great
of my
job.
tush.
which we will get to later in the podcast. Yes. So this website.
Kate has a thing for butts. It's fine.
So does Patrick. Yeah.
He cannot lie.
This podcast is sponsored by Rachel's Tookus. That is a fact. Anyway, this list it is what would you say 50% accurate?
I don't remember if I've ever said the percentages. It's just basically year to year, they just kind of take a look at the people that have had health issues, are old, and they try to predict whether or not they will die in that year.
The likelihood of them dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had to have a guess at who the top spot goes to, who would it be?
Betty White.
The Queen.
Oh, look up Betty White. Betty White is on there.
We
Yeah.
were talking about two different people.
The Queen Betty White.
Betty White is number 22, and Queen Elizabeth is 24.
And Betty White's first time on
I
the
won.
list. Betty White's first time on the list, and Queen Elizabeth's second time on the list.
Yeah, the Queen of Golden Girls.
Did
Any other guesses?
Abe Vigoda finally die?
Yes, Abe Vigoda is dead.
Okay, he's finally
Kirk Douglas.
Yes, he's number one. Good job.
101 years
I've been
old.
stalking him. He's almost done.
101 years old. It's his 15th time on the list.
Last year he was ranked number 10, so he's moving up.
Oh, moving on up.
He is Spartacus, by the way.
Congratulations.
Who else?
Other
Who else?
people,
Other guesses?
Stan Lee.
Doris Day. Doris Day.
Did she die?
No, she's still
She's still hanging around? Oh, well, there are some names on here that it's already claimed.
Yes, correct.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Yes.
Gone. David Rockefeller, billionaire.
Hit refresh.
You never know. Oh, nope.
All right, can I now say number 2?
Yes.
You've already said it.
Congratulations.
Stop being so childish.
Oh.
But he said the same phrase. I feel like it doesn't count.
Yeah, well, it's not a lot of uses for that word. Does anybody here remember Vera Lynn?
Does anybody here remember Vera Lynn?
Moving on.
Oh.
Thank you! Thank you!
Oh,
Us music
there's a
people.
hug going on.
Oh, no,
it's
high fives. It's
a
double-
hand
oh,
slap,
and a hug.
And it turned into a hug. And now there's pants down.
More butts.
Hold your horses.
Vera
we'll
Lynn.
get there.
Yes, Vera Lynn is on the 9th time on the list. She's 100 years old. She's a singer. And her name was used in a Pink Floyd song.
We also have Billy Graham, the evangelist, Stan Lee from Marvel Comics, Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
How about George Bush Sr.? He's got to be on.
Yeah,
We're looking,
yeah,
we're looking.
That's a good one.
We did Betty White
Didn't
already.
he play in the Super
Yes.
Bowl this year?
I don't think he
Bush
He
played.
made an
Oh, I
Yes.
saw
Yeah.
him.
Yes.
Rachel,
I thought he played.
honey, but before
Guys, I sports really hard.
That was Tom.
before the game, sometimes they have people come out to do like a coin toss. That's not the game.
That's all I watched.
Okay, do you stop when the game actually
You
starts?
can actually bet on that. So it is kind of a game.
Okay, so I won?
Sure.
Okay.
After this episode, Rachel developed a gambling habit.
What do you mean after?
Drinking and gambling.
George
thanks
Bush-
to Kate Amatuzo.
George Bush Sr., there he is.
Is
What
number
number?
28.
Okay, all right.
And Bob Barker is also up there. He's
yeah.
26.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Come on down, Bob.
Wow.
Can I put in Terry Garr?
Terry Garr.
No, she is having terrible issues with her MS, I believe.
Oh,
And
thanks for
she's,
bringing us down.
She came to my house, and I
This is one hell of a
not
party, Bill.
enjoy this. A chunk of her broke off.
Does she have leprosy?
Small chunk.
Suddenly, all the West Wing stuff is back in.
We also have Valerie Harper from Rhoda.
She was
And-
supposed to die like 3 years ago or
How
something.
long has she been on the list? 3 years.
Three
3
times.
years.
3 times.
She
And
can't take direction, Dave.
this is my favorite one on the list because why not? Emperor Akihito
Oh, yeah.
Japanese emperor.
Yeah.
You remember
said it
his?
like you know that.
No, didn't it sound like I knew it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me Reiki. Oh, I'm sorry. That's cut out.
Desmond Tutu is on there as well. Fats Domino. And Pope Benedict the 16th.
Yeah.
The Pope Emeritus.
The former Pope.
That's right.
But Jimmy Carter's
He's still
got to be
alive.
up there.
Jerry
too.
Lewis.
Is
We
that a
forgot Jerry
post-Pope?
Lewis.
Jerry Lewis.
A pre-Pope.
No, pre-Pope would be the next Pope, right?
You're right. That would be a post-Pope.
That's 4 popes ago.
Post-Pope.
No.
Postman Pope?
There's 2 popes ago.
You got John Paul.
He's dead.
How many times can we say
And
things with a
Benedict
P?
was after him.
He abdicated, if that's the right word.
Your current Pope, Francis. So it had to be 4 popes ago.
You are drunk.
I know.
Explain this to me because I want to know.
Explain it on Mike.
Get on Mike. Whoever Mike is,
Where
get
is
on
he?
him.
He's soft and tall.
All right. So Pope
touched him?
Pope Benedict was the previous pope. So it's 1 pope ago.
Guys, who
What
was the
about
Pope
John
when
Paul?
Tom Hanks was in
John Paul
Italy?
was before
2
him.
popes ago.
Yes.
He died. There was white smoke. They brought in the next Pope.
And Ewan McGregor
He
was in a
retired.
helicopter.
Yes, Pope Benedict retired.
And then Tom Hanks came in.
Yes, yes.
And he walked the
Made him
path of the
like-
Illumination. I'm trying to get
That was
this
the
out.
Illuminati.
Well, don't speak of the Illuminati, Bill.
I'm a member. Oh, damn! Oh, they're going to have my ass. And I said ass. Is that
They
the
have
word?
asses?
We're gonna
Put her in.
off the rails.
Best
Oh my
podcast ever.
Off the rails.
This podcast is sponsored by asses. Who would like another Shrek movie? Nobody.
Oh no, Sue's raising her hand.
Sue would like one.
I do.
You are getting another Shrek movie then.
Really?
Woohoo!
This is because I can make this happen. No, because
Shrek meets the Pope.
they talk about butts the whole time. That could be a plot line for Shrek.
There you go.
Really, truly could.
Pope butts.
So Shrek was owned by DreamWorks. DreamWorks sold to Universal, which is the push for another film because why not? So they're saying there's rumors that it's going to be centered on Shrek and Fiona's children.
Now, I think you have to be careful this week, Kate, because so many of the stories that you have researched might possibly be April Fool's
I know,
jokes.
this is true.
Right, that's true.
Let's just put a disclosure down that
But one of the guys said it was like a partial reboot because of, I don't know how it went around. I didn't see the fourth
I don't
one.
know.
I got bored after 3.
yeah.
They're trying to bring something fresh to it, but like again, if you don't have Mike Myers or Eddie Murphy,
Are they not coming back for the 5th?
I don't know. They haven't said.
There's nothing out about it yet.
Will it be then like Star Trek, where we have this alternate timeline with these alternate
I think they did that
characters?
in that's what the article said. They did that in the 4th movie. Then they brought the timeline back. They pulled a Star Trek slingshot
Did I
around the
not see
sun
the
kind of
fourth
thing. I
one?
didn't see the 4th one.
It had a pope in it. I remember that.
And some butts.
Yes, but which
who
one?
can't impersonate Mike Myers doing Shrek?
I can't.
Go ahead. Do your best Shrek impression right now.
Really? I don't. No, there's a lot of people here. I don't want to do that.
I think you should try
We can
it.
close our eyes.
Yeah.
Yes, we won't.
Go
look at
ahead.
you.
I'm not looking at you.
I'll turn off the tape.
Donkey.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I got.
Beautiful.
Oh, I thought Kate was playing a clip from Shrek. That was amazing.
We might get in trouble for copyright on that.
Seriously.
What else would you talk about?
There's been so much substance already.
Already?
I don't know how you pick.
Has anybody ever seen the movie Black Lagoon?
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I saw Blue Lagoon. Isn't that the one with Brooke Shields?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
William Catt, I believe.
From
you
Pippin?
like-
Do you see her butt?
Weren't you
More
like 8 when that
Adams.
came out?
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams.
No, it was 20 years before she was born, I
No, it
think.
was Brooke Shields. You're right, Brooke Shields.
I think it was Willie Ames or something like that, wasn't it?
To the internets.
Good.
That's why God invented Google.
And welcome back to Pope Talk.
This is Pope Talk. Where we discuss all popes, living or dead. And if they're likely to die in the next year. This is Pope Watch.
Pope Watch?
I like Pope Watch.
Pope Watch is good.
You got to.
I got something here.
Yeah.
Do we have GPS on that?
Fact
On the
check:
Pope
Brooke
Watch?
Shields
On the
is in
Pope.
Blue Lagoon.
Brooke Shields
He's gotta have
is, but the
something in his
gentleman
hat,
was Christopher.
GPS.
Oh, it just
Walken.
No.
Atkins.
Christopher Atkins.
Who's that?
Christopher Guest.
Richard Lestrange.
Mr. Feeney's in it.
Mr. Feeney.
William Daniels.
Daniels.
Mr. Feeney.
Too good.
Don't you mean do well?
No, I mean do good.
He is so alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
You shut your
He's
mouth.
maybe on the. He might
Eat
be
your
on the list,
calzone.
though.
He might be on the list.
You shut your mouth and eat.
Would have been better with Christopher Walken.
Yes.
I can
Always.
I can
Your
see that.
lagoon
Somebody.
is blue.
Patrick, if you'll do your Christopher Walken, we all would love that.
I know I'm a dancer. That's a little
That's
John Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta had a baby with Christopher Walken.
They had a terrible, terrible baby.
Yeah, I mean, if it was Travolta, it was spot
That's a
on.
really good Travolta.
It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Well, your last podcast too. You're like, it's so weird. I swear. That
It's
was
like,
great.
it's so cool, yeah.
Patrick last episode came up with his own supervillain.
Yes,
who
I
was
did.
who was called Accent Man.
Well, but that was not as good for me as Kate's superhero.
Well, we had to have a foil to his villain, so the Accent Man's foil was the Thesaurus Man or
No,
Diction
the
Man.
uncorker.
But mine was the decorker,
The decorker.
and I will help you empty your wine bottles in a single bound. And
Hey,
get
my
you your
wine-
refund.
My wine bottles are empty. Don't know how that happened.
You're welcome, citizen.
You're welcome, citizen.
But I didn't even want you to do it. It's okay. It's my job. It's what I do.
I'm the decorker.
The great decorker. And my sidekick, Dee Dee.
Can't make that. I was going to make that. I can't. There. Edit that. Make it sound like I did it.
Anyway. Well, I have a little game for you all.
Oh, heavens.
Because I know that you're really into comic books. I can tell by this crowd. So
Maybe one. I think maybe one has read a comic book in his life. David?
David
Of
has.
course I did.
Really? Sue? And Bill? Really?
Before
Archie?
cable and television, that's what we had to do.
It was called a graphic novel.
That's true.
Pornographic ones count, right?
Yes.
Just the childish ones.
As you may or may not know, there is a new Spider-Man movie coming out soon, SpiderMan Homecoming. And the Spider-Man in this movie has a new suit. And the suit apparently has some abilities that we've never seen before. So you please fill me in on what one of his abilities are.
What the suit will be able to do.
Yes, tell me in your opinion what you think the suit will be able to do.
Shut Mary Jane the fuck up.
That, I would love to see that power.
When folded and placed in a suitcase, it does not wrinkle.
Ooh.
I was thinking along the same lines. It could be washed. It could be put in the dryer because he was always hanging it up on the clothesline. in the
That's
comic
right.
book.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but nobody knew he was Spider-Man, even though he did that.
Right. And he's always taking his mask off in the movies. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
So why doesn't everybody know he's Spider-Man?
It fogs up.
Oh, fog-proof lenses. This new
Fog-proof
one?
lenses.
Yes.
Very nice.
And bifocals, because he is getting older.
But no, they've actually taken him back to high school in this reboot.
Thank God.
And is this the one where Marissa Tomei is playing the aunt?
Aunt May
Yes,
is
she's
Marissa
playing
Aunt May
Aunt
gets
May.
a little bit hotter
Hotter
and
every
younger
movie.
in every
You're
movie.
right.
Have you noticed?
Yeah, because they went to Sally Field.
Right,
and then they went
right.
back- now it's Marissa
That's
Tomei.
right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I like where this is going.
Or maybe I'm getting older and my standards are getting lower. I don't know.
By Spider-Man 5, she'll be like 15, you know?
Britney
Hey.
Spears.
So what else can the suit do?
Let's ask Julie Taymor.
It's actually designed by Julie Taymor, so it costs $15 million.
And doesn't work.
And doesn't
It's
work.
got to be antimicrobial. He does a lot of sweating.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got a wicker. It's got
Yeah, maybe
Wicking?
it wicks away
It's got
so he doesn't
wicking?
get sweat stains.
It's got
yeah.
wicking.
Is it by Under Armour? Sponsored. Also not a sponsor of this
Well,
podcast.
the trailer shows the spider tracer that he can...
That's a real life
Yeah, we
ability
don't want
that it
real-
might have.
we don't
We would
want
like
real
what you
stuff.
think the suit will do.
I think it would do.
It automatically gets 3 sequels.
Oh, but just the suit.
Yeah, just the suit.
No actor
It's
needed.
Literally just the suit and then credits roll.
It's just suit laying there on the
Yeah.
bed or on the clothesline.
Without wrinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe get like sucked into his belt buckle so that he doesn't have to carry it around in a backpack or anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, I think I did read, though, seriously, that this suit will give him a six-pack. It's actually built into the suit.
What else will it give him?
He is younger, right?
Yes.
He's in high school, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He needs a little.
Definition.
Stamina.
A little what,
Oh.
Sue?
Childish.
What were you going to say after the little?
can edit that and put in any word you want.
And say Zach said it.
That's right. That's right. What else?
It's flushable.
Flushable?
He can do number 2, which is Patrick's favorite name, and it disposes of it.
Well,
It breaks it down and sends it out as compost.
Oh, yes, it's biodegradable.
yes,
Yeah.
I like that. Because then if he's going somewhere and has to go, he just goes.
Until Bacteria Man sprays him and it goes and disappears. Breaks down completely. He's naked.
Tell us more about Bacteria Man, Bill.
Bacteria Man has not got a good smell. I'm just saying right now. I'm turning off the tape for this segment.
There is no tape, for the love of God.
It's not even a real camera, Bill.
We just wanted you to have something to do.
Just the
Trying to
tripod.
mess with you.
We just wanted you to feel like you're a vital part of this. Yes. And I love it how, like, every now and then you'll go like this in the background. You'll hold up your thumb. No one can. Well, no, it wasn't even to the camera. It was to the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I have another game,
Oh, good.
and then maybe we'll take a little break.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you some pop culture terms or names. And if you know who these people are, please don't say it right away. I actually want you to try to guess who these people are or what they mean or what they're all about. So, first...
And if we know the answer, you don't.
Well, should we have them just shout it out if they know who it is?
No, I want people to guess. It's
Okay.
way more fun.
Okay. Tom Holland.
The little Dutch boy who put his finger in the dike.
What?
Which is his wife.
Phrasing.
He was.
Us older people know what that means.
I believe he invented hollandaise sauce.
Ah, very good.
That's when he's celebrated, actually.
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
Yeah.
Look who's here, everybody. Knock, knock, knock. It's Julie Lokahi, one of our biggest fans.
We tied 5-5.
Well,
She just got back from a
Julie,
hockey game.
tell us, where were you?
I was playing hockey.
Hacky.
She was playing hockey.
Thank you,
She's not on
Canada.
mic, so we're restating what she's saying.
Canada.
Anyway, we're just talking about some pop culture names.
All right.
And they're trying to guess right now who Tom Holland is.
The founder of Holland.
And how?
No, it was
Tell
the
us
founder
that
of the
story,
Holland
Zach.
Tunnel.
Oh.
Well, the tunnel was originally going to go all the way to Holland.
Oh,
but
I
they
see.
ran out of
Right.
funding, I think.
It got to Manhattan and that was it.
It was Manhattan was in the way, and they were. Yeah.
Does anybody actually know who Tom
I know
Holland?
Tom Holland.
Dave, who's Tom
He's
Holland?
playing Spider-Man.
He is playing the new Spider-Man. Yeah, he is a former musical theater actor. He was in Billy Elliot, and now he is Spider-Man. So you too can start in musical theater and be a big star.
Any day now.
Any day now.
Anytime.
There was a movie announced this past week, and the name of the movie is Venom. So what or who is Venom?
Well, the most of us know, I think. That's
Rachel, do you know who Venom is? Nope, that's a no. Please tell us what Venom is.
Does that have to do with it?
No, nothing to do with it.
Venom. Let's see. Venom would be the villain in the Cobra Khan.
Shaka Khan?
Wax on, wax off. Is that what you're doing?
Cobra Khan is the other guys in
Dojo.
Karate Kid.
No.
Thank you.
Well,
Kodo
yeah,
Khan?
No,
Cobra
I was
Kai.
thinking G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
Cobra.
Cobra.
That's just
It's
a Cobra.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm offending everybody.
We almost went toe-to-toe. It was going down right
Zach
there.
got out of his
I'm
chair
not offended.
and pointed
You're
a
just
finger
wrong.
at me.
I'm spinning the table.
I thought you said Kotal Khan from Mortal Kombat.
Cobra Khan.
Kubla Khan.
Kubla, Shaka Khan,
That's what I said.
Shaka and Kubla had a baby.
And they had Venom.
Shakla.
Venom is part one of the Venom Damn Near Killed Him box set, I think. No? All right, cut that one out.
God,
They can't all be good.
They can't all be winners. Do you give up?
No, we know who it is.
Okay, tell us who it is. People that know.
Dave, go ahead.
Venom is a symbiote. He was a villain in Spider-Man 3. And see, I listened to your podcast today. You already talked about it.
We did talk about it.
The alien black suit from outer space.
Yeah,
and he
he's
takes
the
over
emo
somebody else.
Spider-Man. Not talking about the one that Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire was in when he was actually emo Spider-Man. Although
No, he was just bad Spider-Man.
just
bad
bad
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
No, I like emo
He
Spider-Man.
was just Tobey Maguire.
I just don't understand how Venom works without Spider-Man. Like, how is that going to be a movie?
You'll have to watch the movie.
I know.
There's one ticket sold.
I'm going to make a prediction. Stan Lee will be in it.
Yes.
Good.
That's true.
But as what?
Death Watch number 7.
Yeah, he may not make it to that one.
Speaking of Stan Lee, I just read an article. He did just finish his cameo for, I think, Justice League.
Avengers.
Infinity War. That was it. Thank you, Dave.
Yes.
That's why you're
Justice
here.
League is DC. Oh my God! I can't believe you made that mistake.
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry. I crossed the streams.
That would be so neat, though. To have Stan Lee just show up as a joke in a DC movie. That'd be
funny.
That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful.
I've got another term for you.
Okay.
This is a character on an upcoming TV show. Science Officer Stamets. What does he do?
He doesn't say. I'm sorry. He doesn't say climate change. That's for sure.
What is his title? What's his name?
Science Officer Stamets.
He's the first main character that stutters a lot.
He tries to say "damn it," but it's just.
Actually, I was going to say maybe it's Leonard Nimoy's character, but really younger. Stamp it! Stamp it, Jim!
Damn it, Jim.
You're doing your Leonard McCoy? This is a magical night!
First Shrek, now this.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor!
Not an impersonator.
Anybody?
We all have limitations, Sue.
He's trying. That's the
trying.
important part.
Give me credit.
I am the talent on this podcast.
Oh, did you see those eyes?
I think they could actually hear that eye roll. Wow.
I think I know the first thing that just got cut.
Hello, welcome back to See Here's the Thing. I am your host, Kate, and I'm joined by my lovely 7 other guests today as my co-hosts. Anybody know who this is?
I think I actually do.
Go ahead, Zach.
I could be wrong. I might be cheating and reading something else off the list. But is this the character that Rainn Wilson is playing on the new Star Trek?
It is not, but you are correct. It is from Star Trek Discovery, who is this character, Science Officer Stamets, is being played by musical theater's Anthony Rapp.
Okay, all right, I'll go.
From Rent. He is the first gay main character in the Star Trek franchise.
No.
Yes.
No, they made Sulu gay in the 3rd Star Trek movie. They showed his husband.
Movie.
My.
This is the TV series.
Oh, please, we do not make a distinction
She's
in the
being
Star Trek
childish.
Zach, enough.
Doubling down.
I apologize.
I think you're right. And we talked about that last week. I think you're right.
They showed in the new reboot of the Star Trek, Sulu is with his husband and his adopted child. And I'm sorry to say, but in the Star Trek world, we don't make a difference between the movies and the shows.
Yes, hear.
Yeah. I've got one more name for you. This is of a movie coming out soon. And the name of the person or thing or place is Drax.
Oh, that's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Very good. And that's the end of the game.
And I just killed it.
That was very good.
Actually, his father was Ajax, was it not?
You're fired. No. I thought you left.
That was a cleaning solvent from the 70s.
Oh, thank you, Bill. You're welcome.
That was Mr. Clean's father.
And something Greek.
Well.
Was it?
No, come on. No, please explain that one, Bill.
Well, I learned this from a dead pope.
Which one?
Benedictitius. He was Latin.
He must have been the first.
Yes. He was the first and last. But he had a baby.
And his baby... He had a baby?
Yes.
How did he have a baby?
It was a miracle.
Babies, right?
He was a pope.
And then there was white smoke, and then there was pink smoke. And
you
he thought
all
he was a girl. I'm going back to the tape.
Well, I think we're going to take a little break.
But why?
When we come back, we're going to play some improv games with our friends here at our anniversary party. So stick around. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, Kate and Patrick. It's Phil Johnson, comedian and host of the Under the Crossbones podcast here. Just wanted to congratulate you on your 10th anniversary of your podcast. That is amazing to be doing it that long. I think that's really fantastic. And oh, I misread that, didn't I? 1 year. Oh, your 1 year anniversary. Well, yeah, that's pretty good. Congratulations.
And now a message from Universal Studios enthusiast and episode 19 guest, Vinny Gerasi.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, bonjour, hola, hello. I would like to extend my deepest regret that I cannot attend the anniversary party. This is Vincent Gerasi from Orlando, Florida. And I would just like to let everyone know there that I have full confidence in Patrick and Kate. They have entertained and really made the podcast world a wonderful place. And I couldn't say anything more than Doctor, thank God for the doctor. So thank you, everyone, and I hope there's many more years of Here's the Thing. And I hope one day that I am asked to be brought back onto the show to speak about either Doctor Doom, Universal Studios, or maybe perhaps why Gabby is such an important person in our lives. So congratulations, Patrick and Kate from Orlando, Florida.
And we are back with our anniversary episode for See Here's the Thing. Once again, this is Kate, and Patrick is to my right.
I'm right here.
And we are joined by a bevy of celebrities in our dining room, dining room / AV studio. Yeah. And we are going to take a second right now to kind of thank all the guests and listeners that have tuned in over the past year.
You're going to thank all of our listeners?
Individually.
Well,
all
of them. Yeah, we get these wonderful statistics from Podomatic that tell us who is tuning in from what country and what city, and weird countries tuning in, and it changes every week. I think last week we saw people from the Netherlands tune in. We've had Kenya, Great Britain and Ireland, but mostly Canada. We love Canada.
Thanks, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
With my commute, I have multiple areas that come through.
That's true. That's true. You listen
that is true.
To many different areas.
Julie's on the road a lot.
Netherlands?
Yeah. Patrick, what was your Netherlands accent like? Remember how it was last week?
I don't remember what
that was his Tom Holland impression.
It was his Tom Holland. For our,
and we've come full circle.
So we're not going to thank all the listeners. We thank you. This is our thanks to you. This episode is thank you for subscribing and downloading and playing and embedding our episodes. We really, really appreciate you, and we look forward to another year. But we want to thank all the wonderful guests that have been on the program. We had
this is kind of like the
in memoriam. They cannot be with us tonight, so it's an in memoriam.
We need a sad song to play over these while you read these.
What would that song be? Like Titanic?
Song to Fry's Dead Dog.
Yes, that's yes.
I will wait for you. So our first guest was Jenny Geisler from the Erie Times, and we're going with it. We're going with this. We're making this happen. We also had.
Wow. We should record an album.
I can't even concentrate. We also had Richard Davis from the Erie Playhouse, Steve Weiser from the Erie Philharmonic, Emily Casano from Penn State Barron, David Mitchell from All in Act, Greg Hardner from Grisey AV, Zach Flock from Drama Shop, Sean Clerkin from Gannon University, Ray Flint, Elena Manchester from Gannon and Drama Shop, along with Jess Flock from Drama Shop, Vinny Gerasi from Florida, the In All Seriousness Comedy Troupe, Dominic Barbaro from Everyday Broadway, Chris Bucci, Alex Sergeant from Freud is Funny, Mr. Gaming Guitarist, Mike Geis, Phil Johnson, Shane Dakin, Ollie Keene, Prescott Perez Fox, and Stephen Bucky Butler. And we are joined by the Gay Men's Chorus of Brooklyn. A special in-house presentation. This episode started off before we started recording with a discussion of the song Timothy.
By the Buoys.
1970.
Look it up.
Cannibalism, yay or nay? Also a great idea for a podcast.
We could spend a whole podcast on that. Maybe we should save that one.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's count how many guests are still here.
It's actually, the correct answer is none. Patrick has been doing all your voices the whole time.
Mr. Impersonator himself.
Genius.
Well, we're going to play a few games. We have not played an improv game in a long time.
We have not.
So which one would you like to start with? I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick, since you're the on-air talent.
Still hearing that eye roll. Still hearing that eye roll. Then let's do something we all can play. ABC.
ABC. How do we play this game?
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Simple as do re.
You want me to play that song or
no? Sue, I don't know how could we do this here?
Well, we pick a topic, and then as we go around, each person makes a comment, but their comment must begin with the next consecutive letter of the alphabet.
I think our topic has to be popes.
Oh, good. And since Bill can start us off with A.
It doesn't have to start with A.
Okay, then Bill's going to start us off with Q.
Questions about who's dead and who's alive in the Pope world abound.
Really? We're doing the popes again?
Saint Loyola once decreed that there should only be 3 living popes at one time.
3 living popes. That's all. No more, no less, but only 3.
Under the guise of being the leader of the church.
Very many have the name Benedict.
What kind of a name is Benedict?
Xylophones have never been used when choosing a pope.
Yesterday, I remembered there was a Y in there.
There was an X. Xylophone is X.
Yes.
Oh,
XY.
Sorry.
Very good at this.
Go on. Keep going.
Zebras have a much easier time at this game. They're much better at the alphabet than we are.
Appalachians have never been a pope.
By the way, this podcast has been brought to you by All Act.
Capitalizing on the fact that this is about pop culture and popes.
Okay.
Did you know the popes probably have a podcast?
Pope Watch.
Pope Watch.
Soon to be produced by See Here's the Thing.
Everybody knows what the world has been missing is a podcast by popes.
Ooh.
And for popes.
Ooh.
Funny story about popes. First, double F, my mom was a nun, but never married a pope.
Guys are popes.
How can you tell?
I've only seen one, but it was pretty big.
Justin Timberlake was never a pope.
And know this, he never will be.
And?
Know this.
Keep going.
Let me tell you about the time I met the Pope.
Go on. Go on, tell us. No, go on, tell us.
You grab your ass.
He said I had a nice butt.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it right now.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
No one really knows what happened with Rachel and the Pope.
Oh my God. The Pope is nude under his clothing. True story.
Popes wear a funny hat.
And there we are. We're back to
Q.
Back to Q. Nice job, everybody.
Except Dave Mitchell.
He has been disqualified from the podcast.
No!
We will eat him first.
No, Timothy!
Give me my articles.
Bring him
No!
That's right. All of these articles are his.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Pope Watch.
Yeah, Pope Watch.
I really think you should get that one.
Get that one going. It'll be like one episode long. When it's
Not if I'm in the room.
There's more to say.
It'll be us watching CNN, watching the smoke. That's it.
Seriously, think of the accents I can do.
Oh yeah.
So many.
I'm getting a headache.
It'll be us
Out of my head.
watching CNN, but also talking about angels and demons, and then Bill just having fun in the background.
Now he's dancing.
Yes.
That was great.
Oh, I thought he was having a
You
seizure.
in the radio podcast world. Bill is dancing.
Is that what that's called?
It was actually juggling, but that looks like it.
It looked like second base to me.
He was missing one.
I'm an African woman with issues.
Is that how you handle second base, really?
Oh boy.
Go on.
I want to do another one of those, but maybe we'll save that for later.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
How about a game of Fortunately, Unfortunately? So fortunately, unfortunately, basically starts off with a statement. Fortunately, I bought extra ranch. The next person says, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the whole point is to try to keep with the theme and try to keep going and don't give like a short little one-word answer and try to elaborate so the next person has something to go on.
Do we have a topic usually for this?
I believe Zach needs to pick the topic.
Yes.
Well, I have a question first. Does the same topic continues around the table?
Yes.
So like
you try to. You can detour it a little bit.
You can detour it, but yeah.
Yeah, so it will come back to popes eventually.
Okay.
Popes.
Bill's got his thumbs up to the microphone again.
Popes and butts.
I heard that.
Was that and?
So Zach, what is our topic for Fortunately, Unfortunately?
It is
popes and butts.
Popes and butts and popes.
The new book.
The new Dan Brown novel.
Man, you keep taking all of my ideas. I was going to say Dan Brown novels. No, the topic is celebrity deaths.
Ooh.
So we will start with Dave, since you won the last round.
Did you had a fault in the last
round? Fortunately, Bob Barker is still alive.
Unfortunately, no one can remember who he is.
Good use.
Fortunately, though, he did have his pets spayed and neutered.
Unfortunately, when you have them both spayed and neutered, it negates the process.
It's a double negative.
Which is proof positive.
I'm afraid you've given yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests? Don't need any help from me, sir. That's right.
I'm confused. Was that fortunate or not?
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Well, fortunately, Barker's beauties are not spayed nor neutered.
Oh, that is fortunate.
Unfortunately, they have to work with Drew Carey now.
Oh.
Fortunately, he likes to be scratched between the ears like the other pets.
Who, Drew Carey? What? Wait, I need clarification.
Unfortunately, the ears are a little lower.
Wait, so
Drew Carey
likes to be scratched?
Yes, just like the other animals.
Unfortunately, Drew Carey suffers from eczema, and scratching him develops quite the flakes.
Fortunately, they make a wonderful cream that they also advertise on the show that takes care of the flakes.
His flakes make a cream? That's disgusting.
That's frosted
it's a
flakes?
poultice, actually.
A poultice.
A pope.
And there we are.
Sorry, go on.
Unfortunately, this has not yet been distributed to Cleveland.
Fortunately, no other celebrities have died. Because that's the topic.
Yes.
From a sequel.
Unfortunately, that makes for a really short reel at the Oscars.
Fortunately, they don't show up on the radio podcast of the Oscars.
The radio podcast?
Of the Oscars.
Of the Oscars, yes.
Unfortunately, Bill has a very unclear concept of what we're doing here tonight.
Fortunately, we've got Warren Beatty in the wings ready to take his place.
Unfortunately.
Do the voice!
Oh my God, you laugh just like Warren Beatty.
Nailed it!
And I will end this by saying, unfortunately, this was supposed to be about Bob Barker.
No,
it wasn't.
It was celebrity deaths.
Oh, was it? Oh, you just started with Bob Barker.
I just started with Bob Barker.
All right.
That's
And
the
scene?
last time I think
And scene.
And 5 more minutes.
I think we nailed it, guys.
Guys, I have so many more ideas for podcasts now. Spain neutering podcasts. Explain Common Ground, please.
Common Ground.
Right.
Common Ground is a game where at the count of 3, and you both have to count from 3 to 1, and when you get to 1, you both say a word.
Mm-hmm.
That word will be different, we hope, on the first round. And
You don't know, Mike.
I'm guessing one of you saying Pope and the other one saying asses, but that's just what I think is going to happen. So then at the end of that, there will be common ground in between what you both have said. And your job is to try to say the exact same word at the exact same time. So I will start this off by asking the two of you if you have thought of a word.
I have.
All right, and you will both count down from 3 and say your word.
3, 2, 1.
Candle.
Fertilizer.
That you can't pause.
I thought there was a go. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, you've done this before. She hasn't.
I haven't done it in a while. I'm rusty.
All right. You said
rusty.
I said candle.
Candle
fertilizer.
And fertilizer. There is common ground between. You have your word. Candle, fertilizer. Ready?
There's no go.
Say 3, 2, 1, and then you say the word, Kate.
3, 2, 1. Explosion.
Okay. All right. An exploding bird.
Burn.
I heard bird. Sorry.
Patrick forgot his hearing aids.
I was thinking
today.
of Shrek.
Do you need me to sign for you?
Please sign burn.
Exploding burn. There is
explosion.
Mine was much easier. Anyway, have you thought of your word?
I have.
Explosion, burn. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Salve.
Fire salve.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to be here a while. Buckle
Aggressive, passive, but okay.
Okay.
You have it?
I've got something.
Okay. Yep. 3, 2, 1. ICU.
Okay.
I see you too.
ICU and
Grease?
I had to spell it.
Grease. You don't spell it.
Just to be, that's Greece, the substance, not the country.
Correct.
Or the movie.
As in bacon grease.
Wait, Kevin Bacon?
But isn't the word?
6 degrees of separation.
Stop giving clues.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not part of the game.
It's only 3 degrees from Kevin Bacon. I think we're really close on this one.
Incidentally, Pat just danced exactly like Kevin Bacon.
We wish you could have all seen it. But
Just trust
Is the
us.
camera on? Damn it, the camera's
It was
off.
a little dirty.
Oh, no.
What are we
that's the wrong
playing?
movie.
Second base.
Wrong movie.
ICU and bacon?
And Grease. ICU and
And Grease.
We are so far away from common ground. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's on you.
3, 2, 1. Frying
Ritter.
pan.
I didn't hear what you said.
did you say John Ritter?
From the episode where you tried to... Okay, hang on. I have to explain. There was an episode where Patrick and I were talking about this upcoming Netflix show called Julie's Green Room, and it's hosted by Julie Andrews. And so you made it into a porno immediately, and you're like, she spills bacon grease on her and has to go to the hospital where her doctor is played by none other than John Ritter.
Who's dead?
Who's dead?
This was an old porn.
Now we're on Celebrity Deaths. Now we got them.
And we bring it
All right,
back.
so John Ritter.
And what did I say?
I don't know. What did you say?
Frying pan.
Frying. Oh, dear
man.
God.
This is quickly turning into your second anniversary special.
Actually, it writes itself. So,
Frying pan.
And John
Ritter.
John
John
Ritter.
Ritter.
Okay, I got mine.
Actually, it should be pretty easy.
Oh, gosh.
It should be pretty easy. He's a deceased man. Yes. All right, here we go. Ready? You guys are looking. I mean, come on.
The first one is 1, the second one is 2, and 3, and there's no go.
Okay.
Actually, it's 3, 2, 1. But you got it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Waffles. Oh.
All right. Okay, Zach, can we have a little discussion here, Zach?
No.
What were you going to say?
I actually don't think we were going to see. You want to see? Let's just
Yeah,
try
let's
it.
say it, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Three's
Cremation.
Company.
I would have said Three's Company. I would
Thank you.
Cremation. John Ritter in the front.
Oh, my God.
Too soon.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say
Three's Company.
You're on.
This podcast has been pulled from the shelves of Podomatic.
That's not her guess. She actually slept with Mrs.
I
Roper.
had Mrs. Roper. Okay, it comes out finally.
All right, so where are we?
Well, my
This
thought process. Do you
godforsaken
want to know my
game.
thought process on that?
I would love to hear your thought.
He was on the show 8 Rules for Dating My Daughter, and I figured teenagers love waffles.
Well, I was thinking like home TV,
Some
like
natural
what would I
progression.
eat?
Somehow it's
Yeah.
worse with her thought process.
All right.
Where are we at?
Waffles and
Oven.
Waffles and oven.
and
Actually,
oven.
we're close.
Okay,
Waffles
okay.
and onion.
Okay.
Oven.
Okay.
Stop drinking.
No wonder we're
Waffles
confused.
and oven.
I'm good. I got it. Okay.
Waffles
Okay.
and oven.
1, 3.
I told you.
It's Bill's fault. It's Bill's fault.
Let's try that again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Quiche.
Oh my
What?
god.
What did you say?
Bake and quiche.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, Strata.
Oh my god. Strata breakfast?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, brunch.
Oh, and we're going to take a break.
Thank you for tuning in to the 2nd year anniversary special.
Oh, man. We are going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, who knows what's going to happen? Popes, waffles, brunch items we have not gotten to yet. It's all on the table. We'll be right back.
This is David W. Mitchell, artistic director and co-owner of All Enact Theater Productions, who is a proud sponsor of the See Here's the Thing podcast, wishing a very happy 1-year anniversary to my good friend Kate Amatuzo and my good friend John Thiem's brother. Just kidding, Patrick. A very happy 1-year anniversary to you and your fun and entertaining podcast. I can't wait to be a guest again. Keep doing what you're doing.
And now a message from Podomatic subscriber and fervent fan, Julie Lokahi.
Hey, Kate and Patrick, it's Julie. I just wanted to leave you a message in your speak pipe, on your speak pipe, at your speak pipe. Am I speaking into your pipe? Anyway, just wanted to say thanks for your podcast times, because it really makes my commute a little bit less crazy and a little bit more enjoyable. So there's my recording for your speak pipe. Bye.
And now a message from Ollie Keane of the Say Something podcast.
Hi guys, hopefully you remember me. It's Ollie Keane from the Say Something podcast. Last time I was on your show, it was kind of a hit that when we did the accent bit. So I thought for your year anniversary episode, I'll give you some more things to say for Patrick specifically. So I've looked up some Cockney slang phrases, and I want him to say it in the accent, and then I want him to try and figure out what it means. So, would you Adam and Eve it?
Thanks, Ollie. All right. Could you Adam and Eve it? No, that must be the sex company Adam and Eve, that you can buy adult toys and a lot of great deals. So I'm guessing it's a British sex term, but British people don't have sex, so I think that's what it is.
And the answer to that is Adam and Eve, meaning believe, which is kind of a strange one. I've also got, right, this is the next phrase. I'm going to have my barnet cut.
I'm going to have my bonnet cut. That means I'm going to have my circumcision done. That's the British term for circumcision.
And that means I'm going to have my hair cut. And I think, yeah, that's all I've got. So, look, guys, I hope I'm on the show soon because it was a ton of fun recording. And I hope you guys have a great year anniversary episode. Thanks so much for having me before, and enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.
And we're back. The laughs just keep on coming. We are into our 7th hour of this.
So please call in and make your pledge.
Support Jerry's kids.
$1 a week.
For literally, you can support us on Patreon for $1 a week or $1 a month. It's $1 a month, people. Oh wow! Now the Mormon Tabernacle Choir has just flown in. The Gay Men's Chorus has left. We're going to play another round of Common Ground because they rhyme. And we're going to have Sue and we're going to have Zach attempt to do a better job than Rachel and I, which really is not a feat you can accomplish. But so think of a word, anything, place, person, noun, vegetable, and you must say 3, 2, 1, and then say your word, and hopefully you will find some common ground. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Zirconium.
Well, I think it's obvious.
I feel like we're really close.
I think it's obvious.
I'm sorry.
3 guesses and we're there.
The words are zirconium. Do you know the element number for that? And escalator.
Correct.
Okay. And they're thinking
3, 2, 1.
Prime
Jewelry.
Minister.
We have jewelry and prime minister. Not the Pope, a prime minister.
3, 2, 1.
Crown jewels.
Oh, man.
Oh, I blew it.
We have crown and crown jewels.
Okay, all right.
All right, next, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Tiara.
Throne.
We have throne.
You're really close.
Throne tiara.
Throne tiara. Oh, you're so close.
We are?
You are? They are?
You are.
I'm sorry.
I'm with Sue on this one. I'm kind of confused.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
We got it. Patrick and I are
Tiara
and a throne.
and a throne.
3, 2, 1. Queen.
Game of Thrones?
Yes, we got Game of Thrones in. Yay!
Yay! We didn't say it.
Patrick,
We were the
what was
ones to say it. So we have Game of Thrones and Queen.
Okay. All right.
Game of Thrones
Does not
Ready.
watch
Okay.
it, so.
and
I guess
Queen.
I should maybe
I don't understand
point
it,
of order.
but I watch
Am I
it.
allowed to say phrases, or should I really stick to one word?
No, I think if it comes to you in your head, it could be a phrase or a word.
Okay.
I said frying pan. That was 2 words. I said an acronym. I said ICU.
And I said I see you too.
and we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back in our 16th hour. We are Game of Thrones and Queen.
You got this.
We got this.
I hope so. I've only read the first 2 books, but let's go.
All right. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Cersei.
Dragons.
Oh.
You went the other way. I'm sorry.
All right.
My fault.
We have
We'll get there.
we have Cersei and we have dragons. Cersei and dragons.
Okay.
Aren't looking so bad now, Kate.
All right.
We did pretty good.
Pancakes.
Our burn unit brunch.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. My mind is a complete blank. I live with Bill Delozier.
Dragons
And
Dragons.
Dragons and Cersei.
3, 2, 1.
Hodor.
Joffrey.
Okay.
Close.
Now we've got Hodor and Joffrey. Hodor.
I'm running out of things I know about Joffrey.
We have
3, 2, 1. Winter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest maybe a pop culture story.
A pop culture story?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Talk about something.
Talk about something?
Talk about it.
Well, does anybody... Here's a great question. This is a good question. Does anybody here know, besides probably Dave, Dave probably knows, what Deadpool is? Okay, good.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a hot guy.
He's truly hot. And there is a second movie coming out, Deadpool 2, right? And there's a character...
Good title, yeah.
Great. Very original. And there's a character that is in the movie called Cable.
I'm gone.
Okay. You're gone?
I'm out.
You're out? Do you not know what Cable is?
This is the Jim Carrey movie.
Cable guy.
Yes.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, yes.
Wow, you are on fire tonight.
Thank you.
Captain Impersonator.
Accent man strikes again.
Corker.
You're welcome. I haven't had a single glass of wine tonight. Just beer. Anyway, so Cable in this movie has not been cast yet. It's gone through a cycle of actors. Kyle Chandler from Friday Night Lights was once rumored.
Also from Friends.
I heard that Alan Rickman is going to be playing him.
Oh, you shut your dirty whore mouth.
No.
Shoot the glass.
No.
You did that on purpose.
Get out.
Death Watch.
Death Watch -3.
Anyway, Kyle Chandler was not on Friends, Patrick. That was just the character Chandler.
Not bad.
Okay. Then it
Monica?
oh my god. Someone restrain him.
Is Matthew Perry here?
What was...
I thought that was Jerry Seinfeld.
That was more Jerry Seinfeld
It's more Jerry Seinfeld.
than Matthew Perry.
Well, anyway,
That was really good.
then the casting of Cable was shifted to Pierce Brosnan. He was possibly going to take on the mantle. I know you're all shocked to hear this, but
What does Pierce Brosnan sound like?
go ahead, Patrick.
Oh, an accent and an impersonation. This is the twofer.
He's gonna have a stroke.
I'm Pierce Brosnan.
Well, anyway, the latest name to be thrown in the casting pile for Cable was Brad Pitt, which Patrick does a stellar Brad Pitt.
Babe.
Oh, wow. I thought he was here.
That wasn't that.
I thought it was going to be, what's in the box?
It's a physical impersonation. It's not a
Was that
vocal.
Sylvester?
If you could see him now, you would know that he was doing Brad Pitt.
He keeps going back to John
Getting to
Travolta.
second base.
I thought he had a form of palsy. I'm not sure. A little walking-ish. Anyway, Brad Pitt is not going to be Cable in Deadpool 2. Does anybody in here like Brad Pitt?
No.
Yes.
Fight
I'm
Club.
fairly indifferent.
I'll give him
Fight
Fight
Club.
Club. I'll give him Fight Club.
Yeah.
I'd do him.
Okay.
That doesn't.
Brad, if you're out there listening, here's an invitation from Sue.
And if you have the second 2 books of Game of Thrones,
That's a win-win.
bring them with you, Brad.
What if Brad Pitt is actually sitting there somewhere, just like at his bedside going, I just wish that someone had the first 2 books of Game of Thrones. And Sue is here wishing for the last 2.
Oh my gosh.
It's
And
kismet.
Pat, by the way, that was a better Brad Pitt than yours.
Anyway, this has been a lot of fun. We're going to end with a game that has had mild success.
Oh boy!
Wow, I'm glad you're setting it up so well.
I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
This is a game called Soundboard. And Zach has been lucky enough to play it before. And it is literally some person, place, or thing, usually a person, that through the use of a lovely soundboard talks to you, and you try to carry on a conversation with him or her. So basically, they're going to enter the room, and you are going to hear them, and you can just talk to them, and they'll talk back. It's not a big deal. So our guest is here, and we're going to let him talk first.
Why are you here?
I was blackmailed. I thought this was a Pope show.
I felt bad that no one else would show up.
That's fair.
True.
How good of you to join us.
It's good to be joined.
I'm here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny.
I'm here for the free beer.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
No, Pat lives here.
Oh.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I thought that was Patrick doing Sean Connery.
Impossible.
And how?
Oh.
And you brought him down here.
He lives here.
That's kind of personal.
Touch him, then I will kill you.
Touch him and I will kill you?
I think he said search him.
Better.
This bomb is armed. This bomb is mobile. And the identity of the triggerman is a mystery.
Can we just stop and...
You say bomb worse than Kate says hockey.
Was that bum? This bum?
I forgot how ridiculous this guy's voice was in this
Bum
movie
is none
was.
of your business.
Identify yourself to the world.
Sean Connery.
No, you do not do improv voices.
Where 1,000 men have languished under the name of this man, Harvey Dent.
No, Donald Trump.
Oh, bro.
But I can no longer live with my lie. It is time to trust the people of Gotham with the truth, and it is time for me to resign.
Which is what we hope
Thank
Trump
you,
will say.
Mr. President.
We have another guest in the studio. Here he comes.
How we doing, baby?
To who are you referring?
You remember Antoine Rockamora?
No, not at all.
I think he was my waiter.
Yes!
Thank you. I knew it in your face.
Correctamundo.
Hey, I'm getting all sorts of affirmation.
Oh, you were finished.
I was.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
He's doing a request right now.
Shut the fuck up, fat
I'm
man.
sorry, my bad.
Hey, easy.
Shut the fuck up!
Listen here, motherfucker.
Get the fuck out my face with that shit.
Whoa, back the fuck up.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
You just did.
You're the evil man, and I'm the righteous man.
Don't talk about David Patrick like that.
Hamburgers.
I like cheeseburgers.
This is a tasty burger.
It is.
Yolanda.
Jaquitha.
Yolanda.
Jaquitha.
Vincent.
Sean.
Vincent.
Sean.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yes.
Does he look like a bitch?
Did you not just hear me?
I'd knock that shit off if I was you.
Or what?
Now, when you yell at me, it makes me nervous. And when I get nervous, I get scared.
I bet you do.
What country you from?
Zimbabwe.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Sometimes.
That's great. Oh my God, that's probably the best one we've ever done. Good job. I never thought that you would jive real well with Samuel L. Jackson.
Patrick does a killer Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucking snakes!
Could you do a mashup of Harrison Ford and Samuel L. Jackson on the same plane?
No, I don't do two. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No,
with Sean Connery.
What were the two again?
Harrison Ford and Samuel L. Jackson.
Get off my motherfucking plane.
It had to be snakes.
Oh, damn it!
Oh, that was a good one. It
had to be snakes.
Good times.
Good times. Good times. Zach got to talk to Robert Baratheon from
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
It went very well.
Well, it's that time again. Time to wrap up another episode.
Time to start.
Time for Patrick
Time to hit record.
to send out his audition tape or more impersonations.
Kate, I just want to say thank you to both of you for having us on your very last episode. It's really nice to be here.
We're sorry we didn't do a better job for you.
We're happy to go down in flames with you guys. We want to thank everyone that's joined us tonight. Again, Sue, what's your name again? The guy with the dance moves.
Second base.
Bill, Julie, Zach, Rachel, Michael, silently in the background, judging us. Dave, my co-host, the on-air talent. Anyway, this Descent into Madness has been brought to you by All in Act Theater, not Alan Act. All in Act. If you would like to get at us, we are always on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See, here's the thing. You can become a sponsor on Patreon along with All in Act. You can sponsor us for as little as $1 a month, and you get cool perks like hearing Patrick's private impersonations, the ones that don't make the episodes.
What? There's impersonations that don't make the episodes?
The outtakes. You realize that in this episode there's going to be like one impersonation. We're going to cut everything out.
You can also just show up at their front door, hand pat $1.
So he doesn't do impersonations.
That's right.
Yeah, you could pay him to not.
You could make more money that way.
We could put a booth in the yard this summer.
That's right.
There's no director's
Impersonations 5 cents. That's basically what it's going to be. You also can put any kind of ad on our show through AdvertiseCast. All you need to do is just look us up on that website. Am I forgetting anything, Patrick?
SpeakPipe.
SpeakPipe, yes, we always love to hear from you. Actually, literally love to hear from you because we have several SpeakPipes that we've featured throughout this episode from our wonderful past guests. And if you ever want to leave us a voicemail, you just go to our website, seehere'sthething.com. On the left-hand side is a blue tab that says, leave us a voicemail.
I think I'm just going to start doing this on my computer.
Which, it's just going to be random impersonations.
Guys, I just really need to talk.
Listen,
90 seconds, isn't it?
we've got Pope Watch in the
plan in
works.
time.
See, maybe
We can do a self-help podcast. What's your problem, Zach? Let's start right
I
now.
didn't know it was actually going to be
Sure.
on the air.
Do you have an issue you want to
No, I'm
discuss?
pretty good.
Okay. Just
I have
saying.
these neighbors about a block away
Yeah.
from me, and they do this ridiculous podcast.
And you want help in what way?
I want them out of the neighborhood.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thank you again, guests. They're signing their goodbyes with various fingers,
Right back at you.
as you would suspect. This has been episode 47 of See Here's the Thing. This officially starts season 2, so thank you again for listening for our first year, and we will see you into the second year. Bye.
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 Bye.